Hello, my name is Joshua, and today I'm going to show you how to determine your required minimum distribution, also known as your RMD. So unfortunately, you cannot see this information in the online portal, but you are more than welcome to contact us via phone call or email, and we'll be happy to provide that information for you. Alternatively, you can also calculate the RMD yourself, and we'll go over an example here right now. So if you go to google.com, and just enter RMD calculator IRS, the first website you should see is this one right here, irs.gov, required minimum distribution worksheets. So if we click there, there are two different scenarios. So the first scenario is if your spouse is the sole beneficiary of your IRA and is more than 10 years younger than you, then you want to click on this link. If not, everyone else can click on this one. And here is how to calculate the RMD. So first, you need to have the IRA balance on December 31st of the previous year. Then you need to go ahead and determine the distribution period from this table. And if you click on that table, you will see this. And as you can see here, depending on the age, the distribution period will be different. So let's just say you turn 73 and you're going to take your first RMD. So this is going to be 26.5. So just to simplify here, so let's just say the December 31st last year's ending balance was $100,000. So if we take $100,000, we're going to divide that by this distribution period of 26.5. And that is going to be your RMD, 3773.58 for that year. Now keep in mind that if you have an inherited or a beneficiary IRA, the process is different. So you will have to work with a CPA to get that calculated for you. And that is basically how to determine the RMD. And if we go back to the portal, once you determine that, you can go ahead and satisfy it. So you have a few different options. The first option is you can satisfy it using a different IRA elsewhere and take the distribution from there. So let's just say, for example, you have another IRA with Schwab, and the RMD for that IRA is $2,000. And let's just say the Entrust RMD is $3,000. If you take a distribution of $5,000 from the Schwab account, it will satisfy both the Schwab RMD and the Entrust RMD as well. You do not have to notify us or inform us because that 1099-R will be generated and filed with the IRS directly, so they will know. Another option is if you have enough cash in the account, you can just take a cash distribution from your Entrust IRA. To do so, you just want to make sure you are on the dashboard tab. Then you want to locate the quick links box right here. Click take distribution, specify the account, specify whether it's a partial or full. Keep in mind a full will distribute everything in the account and it will close it. There's a $250 termination fee to close the account as well. So typically if it's just an RMD, you want to keep the account open. It'll just be a partial distribution. Here's whether you can indicate an in-kind distribution or a cash. So you would just click cash and essentially follow the instructions there. Another option is you can sell one of your assets, and once we receive that cash, then you can take a cash distribution. Now, depending on the asset you have, the sale process could be a little bit different. If you have precious metals, that process is very different. You actually cannot sell metals in the online portal. But let's just say, for example, you're invested into a private equity, such as an LLC. To go ahead and attempt to liquidate that, what you want to do is go back to the dashboard tab, locate the quick links box again, and then click sell asset right here in the middle. Specify the account, specify the asset, click next, and it will open a new tab with the sell direction letter for that asset. We would just go ahead and fill that out, send it to us. We'll send a liquidation request to that asset and then attempt to retrieve those funds. And once we do receive those funds, then again, you can submit that cash distribution. Another option is to take an in-kind distribution. And that just means that you will partially change the ownership of the asset from being 100% held by your IRA to being a percentage held by the IRA and a percentage held by you personally. And to do that, you would just go back to the dashboard tab, locate that quick links box, click take distribution, specify the account, partial distribution, and click in-kind distribution. Click next, continue with new request, select normal distribution, and select the asset you would like to distribute. Here you can distribute the entire asset or just a portion. So let's just say, for example, let's do 500. Now, depending on if you have enough cash, you can withhold. Otherwise, if you have no cash in the account, then you cannot do any withholding. So we'll leave it at that. In this section, you want to complete your information. This is where we're going to send the change of ownership paperwork. Should be already pre-populated there. If there are no special delivery instructions, you can leave that blank. Click next. Here's where you're going to upload the fair market valuation form. To get the fair market valuation form, you'll just go to our website, which is theentrustgroup.com. And as you can see right here, and then click on the forms page right here, upper right corner. Then if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see fair market valuation. And you just click that, click download PDF, and it will open up a new tab with the fair market valuation form. You'll just go ahead and complete this form and then upload it back onto the portal. So you just upload it here. Click next. Check the box. Click submit. And that's how you submit an in-kind distribution request. The last option is you can work with the CPA to request the IRS to waive your RMD for that year. Just keep in mind, if you go this route, we are not involved. So you would just have to work with the CPA and with the IRS directly to get that done. And that is how to determine and satisfy your RMD. Thank you.